There you go. You can say anything you want right now. Even that racist shit that you were saying before.
Yeah, what were you gonna say right now?
Yeah.
About what? No, we don't say nothing.
You were talking about.
No, I wasn't.
You said something about us Mexicans?
Oh, damn, don't it?
What's going on, everybody? It's another beautiful Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're in. We are your hosts. This is right in front of me, Rudy Robles.
Oh, bitch.
I'm introducing you this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can introduce me.
And this is that kid, Jesus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was being really nice.
All right, that's Jesus Perez.
We're not doing that again. And we got a special guest with us, our friend Cesar.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me, man.
He is a PhD in astrophysics, and he went to college. So
Yeah, that's why big news. I'm part of the new marketing team here at Dudes vs. Everything.
Actually, he's like not completely wrong.
damn, dude, you're just gonna. I was gonna say you're about to take away his fucking.
That's what I'm saying, man.
No, you know, you're stepping in front of me, or whatever the fucking phrase is. No, I was gonna say like he's not wrong about that, ish, because we still haven't given him the password or the access to the account. But yeah, we need help. I mean, we do be posting on Instagram.
Bro, we have like what 3 social media things?
We have the Instagram.
Do we have a Twitter?
We don't have a Twitter.
Make a Twitter.
Twitter is overrated. Overrated.
I feel like
Hey, bro, you're the marketing team now. You gotta make us a Twitter.
Twitter is like
You
just
can't
for
say
like
that.
racist people, you know.
it's for racist people.
Yeah, for sure. It's like Reddit, but like
You're on Twitter
You
now?
heard it here first.
No.
Twitter is for racist people. If you're on Twitter, you're automatically a racist. So that's how me saying that I'm gonna get canceled. Watch.
Yep.
Watch. We're on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, Rudy over here a few days ago created a Reddit.
Yeah. So for
No
all you
one's following
fucking nerds, we have a Reddit. So if you have any fucking questions or anything and you want to say it anonymously,
Or
not anonymously, you can ask, or you can fucking say our next topics or whatever the fuck.
You know, give us. We might ask you guys questions, or you ask us questions, whatever. We have a YouTube. I don't know if we mentioned that before.
I don't think we have. You just kind of post videos and no one really knows about it.
Like Caesar over here, he didn't fucking know about it.
yeah, I just found out today.
Yeah, fucking Juarez.
They don't call
over
me
here.
that.
No, yeah, I started the YouTube last week, I think, and so far, what's on there is the first TikTok that we made. We don't have an official TikTok yet.
A random cooking.
I'm
video.
working on that. Yeah.
And then we have one full half episode on there, video, and then another clip. Because we are now also video recording our episodes just for that extra content, extra delivery to your heads. But no, we don't have any other social media besides those, right?
Not that I know of. I mean, shit.
You know how Instagram... Oh, Facebook. We have a Facebook page.
Well, yeah, because Instagram makes it automatically, but
Well, it
no
doesn't.
Does it really?
No, it doesn't. But like, it's connected to like my personal. But then I made it a separate. So yeah, it's connected to the Instagram. But we now have the option to release a shopping store via Facebook and Instagram because we have reached like the minimum. What do you call it? Reach of people. So we have
Influence.
Like, yeah, I guess so. Because we're close to. I don't know how many followers do we got right now
on
close
Instagram.
Close to 200, maybe.
I'm
gonna say we're over 100, which is something.
It's pretty good.
But I don't think we've reached 200 yet.
We have 162
I was gonna say
followers.
162 followers.
Oh yeah.
It's growing. It's something. Yeah. So if you're listening and you're not following us on social media, follow us. If not, that's cool. At least subscribe or download us on the podcast platform that you're listening to us on.
Every follow and Jesus will plant one tree.
Yep.
I'll tally it up, and eventually when we have money, I will plant trees.
You're gonna plant one tree for every follower?
Yeah.
Well, damn, dude, you better start fucking planting. We got
Like I
162.
said,
Mr.
once
Beast over here,
we
man.
have not earned $1 yet.
That's why we can't pay our marketing team.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's a good point. That's a good point.
They're taking 0%.
Yeah, that is true.
Now my associate.
No,
Check on it.
I mean she
Yeah.
looked like she was
Yeah,
she was the head of the associates at that point.
Yeah.
She shook on 0%. So
Yeah. We agreed on merch.
Oh yeah, as a matter, I ordered when we went to the other day when we went. And
you bought them sweaters?
I got them sweaters, so
Nice.
they should arrive in a week and a half.
Yeah.
Fresh,
Excited.
Somewhat clean.
Yeah.
very clean, compressed, skin tight, warm,
Oh,
threaded,
oh,
ready to be worn.
oh, I'm gonna wear the shit out of that.
But no, what's going on, everybody? All you beautiful people. Today's topics are men's health and
Dementia and Alzheimer's. Cause
and dementia
those are two
and Alzheimer's.
different things.
And did we mention men's health?
No.
We're going to be talking about dementia and men's health
And Alzheimer's.
and Alzheimer's.
Sweet. I know nothing about these, but
Did we mention the topics already?
And also, our subject matter expert is going to be talking about today's sports and the soccer teams.
Actually, yeah, I do have a
Because,
lot
dude,
to say.
I heard you like going fucking crazy.
No,
because
yeah, so I lost my mind because I told her, like, simple task. I was like, I left my phone there. I was like, if somebody scores, just scream my name, right? And 5 minutes later, I hear screaming through my phone, so I'm running over there. And she's just like, oh yeah, by the way, somebody scored. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
This dude was going fucking crazy because he.
What soccer game was it?
It was Chelsea versus Real Madrid.
For all you soccer fans, what was the outcome if you guys didn't watch
It was Chelsea finally moves on to the final. By the way, the first American will finally play in the Champions League final.
Nice.
First male American to play in the Champions League final.
Really? There hasn't been an American ever?
No, because we suck.
We fucking suck. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, soccer isn't our thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's like the world sport, yet America sucks at it.
So that's why we made football.
Yeah. We took football and we created football.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, men's health. Did you guys wash your balls today?
I actually did.
I'm not gonna lie.
God damn it.
So yeah.
Invited you to my home and your dirty balls.
So Jesus, no.
You literally said you're gonna take a
Yeah,
shower. Right?
Jesus like called me. He was like, "Yo, come over." I'm like, "Okay, let me take a shower real quick." But it was like a quick shower, so I scrubbed, what's important, like my in between my butt cheeks, and then I got out. I completely forgot to wash.
But you
my balls.
avoided the balls?
I completely forgot to wash my
Bro,
balls.
how the fuck do you?
This is on record.
I feel like if you wash the ass
Because I'm
cheeks-
single.
Still,
I don't need to wash my balls.
I mean, I feel like washing your balls is a necessity.
I feel like
You gotta be ready.
I'm glad we're talking about this today because I'm about to.
Oh yeah, I'm the.
I feel the need to wash your balls right now.
Well, I forgot to wash my balls.
The fucking medical person in me is just like, I need to wash your balls because that's not healthy.
You're gonna wash his balls for
I
him?
feel like, no, I'm obviously not gonna wash his balls, but like like
Don't tease us like that.
no, but going back to that, you said you were single. I feel like okay, we're not single. I'm not single. You're not single. Flash is not single. Robles is the only one taken. Would you feel like there's different things that you need to take care of or not take care of when you are taken?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like what?
Because you got to be more. You have to like care about your cleanliness more. Because like for me, like I only pucker up when like I know I'm getting laid,
Okay. What do you mean by pucker up?
Or like like get in there deep scrub my balls, like stick like a couple fingers up my butt, to get the poo poo out. But like if like I'm just going to work, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta be like.
But would it?
Germ
You never.
free.
The thought never like the thought of like, oh, I might get some head at work today. Never comes to you.
No. I wish it did.
Like, you've never spoken with anyone on the low key like, hey.
So I have had sex at work. I've told you about this before, but it's I mean, it was fine because everybody was dirty, so it was okay. You know, it was.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this.
You know,
Was it in the desert?
it was in the desert.
It was in
It
the
was in the
One of
desert.
dirtiest of places
Yeah.
we know about. You don't want to.
It was-
We don't want to mention names.
It was kinky.
Yeah, we don't mention names, but
Bro, I could smell it. I could smell.
Nah, that's probably my balls right now. That's probably my balls right now. Actually, that you're smelling.
the memory of just cigarette butts, desert, fucking armpits, and nutsack. It's
Bro,
just-
when you took off that fucking JS list and like that fucking smell, or no, the fucking armor. Whenever you take that shit off, and that fucking sweat smell just fucking hits your nose, like.
it is rancid. Your fucking clothing that you're wearing is like stuck, embedded into your skin, and you're just like, and it's just disgusting. But no, like I feel like you should. I feel like there should be a standard of cleanliness you should follow.
Well, there is. I like.
Wait, in a relationship or,
Or
just
in
in
gen-
general?
in general?
When I say like if there's a standard of cleanliness you should follow, like no matter your status, no matter.
Oh yeah, it's like I brush my teeth, take a shower. You know.
Alright, but you just forget about the balls.
Today I did. You know, it's not like every day. I'm just.
Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. All right, so if you're not in a relationship,
Yeah.
do you just let it grow? Do you let the front lawn grow
I let it grow till it's like not comfortable.
till it's not comfortable?
And okay.
What about you?
That's very subjective. How long or how big is uncomfortable for you?
Well, I'm very hairy, so.
Like all around?
So you
all
do
around.
trim,
Or
No, I just shave. I don't trim. I just completely shave every like.
like even the balls?
No, I shave my pubic area, but my balls I'm too scared to shave them. So like,
So like you never touch your balls?
no, so like I don't even trim my balls because I'm scared.
So they have the original hair that they
Yes, because like my pubic area is completely clean, and my balls are just like hairy because I'm like
No fucking
I
way.
swear to God,
Let me see
because
Let's see right now.
because I'm scared.
I'm
It's
calling
like,
cap.
It's scary. No,
I'm calling cat.
100%?
it's like
You've
100%.
never shaven or trimmed your balls.
I swear to God,
You know what?
I've never because it's scary.
I mean, I could see where he's coming from though, because
I mean, I get the fear.
So,
I
like-
have not
like-
shaved my balls. I trim them, but I have not shaved
I always
my balls
Like,
since
the
I was young.
The only time I ever like touched my balls, if anything, was with Nair, and that was like
That is the worst thing.
Bro, that
you
shit
could ever
burned.
do.
So, like-
that is worse than that you're putting acid on your
no,
stomach.
no, like it worked on my pubic area just fine, right? Just fine.
Yeah,
So like
there's different skin.
yeah, so I put it on my balls. I didn't know any better, you know, and it was fine. Like 20 minutes passed. Like,
20 minutes.
So like I'm gonna get in the shower, no, because I'm really hairy. So like I need to like, leave it for a prolonged time. Then they're recommended. So I get into the shower. I start washing it, and it's like the worst pain in my life. And I haven't touched it since then.
You literally got chemical burns on your nutsack.
And it hurt.
I can imagine.
No.
But like what I can't imagine right now is just trying to, not that I'm trying to picture it, but I can't help but picture like you got original hairs down there, except for that one time. Like,
So you're saying you got like an afro? Like it's like completely clean, like up here, but
I've
it's.
never in my life seen a fucking hairy nutsack. Like every nutsack
Do you want
that
to?
I've seen is just
Well, like I don't have an afro down there. You know, it's kind of like it looks like dead grass down there. Is what it looks like.
grass.
Dead grass. You know, like that. You know, you got grass and then dead grass. That's like mine's like
Okay,
dead grass.
so like it's not like fresh. It's coarse.
Yeah, it's just
and
like
rough.
it's just like run its lifetime. So it's just ready to go. But I'm too scared to let it go. You know.
Can you like if you like how long?
I don't know what like this
So, like,
is
an
like
inch?
an inch probably all around my balls there.
Damn, you got a cushion.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean
you
like
need?
it's never been a problem with the ladies.
You need Manscaped.
So
Manscaped 2.0.
We're not sponsored by Manscaped.
Manscaped, please sponsor us.
Yeah. But that's crazy because like for you there's a fear factor. For you, Rudy, there's
I mean, there's also kind of a fear factor because I mean, I understand why he won't shave his balls. It's the same reason why I won't shave my balls. Shave, trim, yeah, I'll trim, but shave them, bro. It's because like I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're on the same level, but like how like the fucking balls are just textured.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to run that
That's why you stretch
fucking.
them out.
It's like old man skin.
Either way, it's still like it's that
yeah.
mentality that like, oh, I'm gonna cut my balls open.
But I feel like with a trimmer, with the rapid speed of the mechanism, I feel like there's a greater chance for you to like rip your skin.
Even
Because
then,
it's going sideways and like.
yeah, but even then, like I'm still less afraid of nicking my fucking balls rather than fucking.
Do you use what do you call them? Like those the clipper heads, like to adjust distance or adjust length. So you know the like
Yeah,
the
no,
attachments.
yeah, I know
You
which
added,
ones.
like the attachments.
No.
So you use
No, mine has like a safeguard rubber fucking thing. So
okay.
yeah.
What do you use?
Fuck if I know.
Is
I
it
forgot.
that blue one?
Yeah, the blue one.
Is okay. Okay. I think that it's not Gillette, is it?
I don't know if it's Gillette. I mean, I've never nicked myself with that thing.
Mm.
And you can use it in the shower and everything.
Yeah.
I use the cheap ones too.
Really?
Yeah, I use the cheap ones. 'Cause
I
razors
don't know
are
about
expensive.
cheap. That shit was expensive.
I mean, I feel like, so for me personally, like I have trained, I guess, the skin.
You've trained your nuts.
Yeah, like I feel like that's totally a thing. Just like how you train your face.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, like when you first shaved it's different than when you shave now, and that's like that's how I feel about shaving my fucking pubes, like because. Dude, I can't trim. I'm more scared of trimming my nuts because of that fucking machine than I am scared because like I feel like I'm an expert bladesman with my nuts now.
I feel like I'm an expert fucking like trimsman. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean
Like I'll give myself a fade and everything. Fucking
damn.
like,
Hey,
work it up.
hey, how much do you charge for that, man?
hey, what's up? Fucking $10
I mean,
right
I
now.
feel like you
I do need it. You know, I need like a little spa day.
Bro, I could do designs and
Oh, yeah.
everything. I can do those fucking like Mexican designs where like they give you the little fucking
Oh,
zigzags
the
and
little
shit.
zigzags, yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Shit.
Oh yeah, little.
My fucking.
It'll cost you $6.09.
Oh damn. That's a little bit up there, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you don't pay for my services, you pay for my experience.
Yeah, no, but I feel like for me, I have a standard of just like, yeah, I've been single for like a really long time, but that doesn't mean like you don't get any, you know, like that doesn't mean like I don't get any or like you don't get any.
Yeah.
But you know, because you're always like, it could happen, right? You never know.
Well, I know when it's gonna happen, so it's.
But you never know. You never know.
I mean, if I'm like going to a party and like I know that my chances are high, yeah. I mean, I'll
See, like,
probably.
so like he knows when he
Yeah,
knows,
like,
man. He
you have a
freshens
feeling
it.
that you.
Yeah. I mean, even if it doesn't happen, I'm like, well, I mean, at least
gotta
you know,
prepare
I try
for
to-
it.
Yeah. So like I feel like
But-
I'm always prepared.
But
So, like,
all the
every day-
time, though?
so every-
okay, so when I say all the time, I mean like I have like set days, like
On the
actually,
weekends?
like Fridays or Saturdays, once every 1 or 2 weeks.
It's like, damn, I'm
You know?
about to go have an interview at the hospital. Like, shit, I gotta be ready.
Like so don't think that I'm gonna like have sex with the interviewer or anything. But like the freaky side of me in the back of my head is like, oh, maybe this interview's gonna go somewhere else, you know. But
what?
like I feel like
Sam watches too much
myself
porn.
I know.
clean, keeping myself clean is part of like feeling good about myself. If my nuts and like my penis looks good, I feel good. If like my haircut and shaved face look good, it makes me feel good. So it's like part of it all is just like
False confidence.
knowing it's not false confidence. It's real confidence.
Oh, it's, yeah, it's real
It's like
confidence.
it's just like knowing
makes it
myself
feel
like
better.
like I'm clean, I'm prepared, like I'm hygienic, like the body wash I use is it's it's part body wash, part lotion, and it's like it smells great. Like
That's bad for
I
you.
smell nutritious.
No, I get where you're coming from, because like when I get a haircut, man, I'm like king of the jungle, you know. I'm like ready to go, you know. I'm ready to go at it, yeah. And I get a nice little lineup too, man.
Hey, bro, you should get that fucking that haircut
I
that
haven't
you
seen-
had
I
on
haven't
your
seen
on
you
your
with a
cat
nice
card.
haircut in months.
Which one? The Cam cut?
The fucking that
Oh,
big
the
old fucking
slick-
Vinny cut. The fucking
The Vinny cut.
yeah. You haven't seen his cat card?
yeah. So like I used to have like the slick back.
Yeah.
Oh, yours?
I used to like rock a slick back until I got bitched at by everybody.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I remember
Yeah.
you've been bumming it this entire year. So
Bro, what you mean?
No, I have been bumping it. I mean,
This is him all day.
This is me. Yeah.
like
I let myself go, but you know.
so yeah, like I feel like I don't know. But yeah, when it comes to pubes, balls, like you gotta take care of it. On my side, that's my opinion. A lot of dudes feel otherwise. A lot of men feel like they should never shave.
Mhm.
And on a medical side, like health wise, like a man's health perspective, that's not healthy. Like you for one.
I mean, if you go for a prolonged time, then it's not. But
Like if
just
you're
like
going fucking what's that movie? Damn, it's with the Adam Sandler, and he's a fucking like he catches a fish with his butt. Fuck.
what?
What?
Yeah,
I have never seen this movie.
And he like cuts hair.
Oh, don't fuck with the Zohan?
Don't fuck with the Zohan. Yeah, so if you got hair like that dude in the movie, you're constricting blood flow. Like your penis is suffering.
Well, okay.
You got germs building up. You got bacteria. Well, obviously germs, but you got bacteria building up. You got a higher increased chance of crabs and other things. You got shit particles all up in there.
Yeah.
So what about people in relationships who are?
It's the same.
So sometimes in the relationship, it's not really necessarily letting go. It's more or less like, oh, it's okay. You
It's
got hair.
comfortable.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
being
no,
comfortable.
Once like the
I'm
honeymoon
talking
phase is
about,
over,
like-
then
What?
once like the honeymoon phase is over, then it's
No,
kinda
like even in the honeymoon phase, like me, I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay. Actually, I kind of like some hair on a woman personally, and I prefer anything now. Like I've grown to like.
you just
Oh,
take
you
what
just-
you can get.
you just down horrendously.
No,
Yeah,
it's
just-
not that I'm not right. It's like it's an animosity factor. Like for me, it's like I feel like an animal sometimes when I'm down there, when I'm giving that fellatio, when I'm eating her out. Like I feel like in general, I'll just blanket statement. I feel like an animal when I have sex, and it's like I feel like there's another part of me deep down that like comes out, and it's just like it kind of takes over because I get these urges to bite, and I have to hold back, right? And it like it's corny as fuck what I'm about to say, but I was conceived on a full moon, so like
Oh, no.
so like I know this because my father when I was a kid told me. Because apparently, before my parents were divorced, they would only have sex on certain days. And like one of those days was like on full moons, and it felt romantic and all that. So like, what if I'm like part werewolf? You know, like
I mean, I wouldn't like by looking at you, I wouldn't like doubt it.
you wouldn't doubt it, right? 'Cause I'm hairy as fuck. you
I
know?
mean, he was born. I don't know if you've shown your baby picture to people, but
on
like,
social media, on my personal account, I think you can find
yeah, he was a hairy ass
came
baby,
out
bro.
full head of hair. Like your head of hair, I had when I was born. I had a mustache when I was born.
Like this man was like hairy.
like literally, I like after a few weeks, after a couple months, I lined up they shaved my head. I looked like a total level, like a total head, you know. But the rest of my body is cool. But no, yeah. What was I saying? What was I on?
We were still talking
We were
about men's
talking
health,
about
bro. You're
balls,
just talking
yeah.
about fucking werewolves
They
and
were talking
biting
about
people.
balls.
Oh no, yeah.
Biting people on the
there's
balls and
there's
shit?
Animosity,
I've
yeah,
never,
right.
I've never had sexual relations with a man, and so that's different.
You want to?
No,
Why not?
it's not my preference.
How do you know?
How do you know? Like you can't knock it till you try it, man.
I mean, that is true, and I've said that, right? Like, you can't say you're 100% straight until you've tried the other things, right? But, like, I'm not willing to try right now. I'm not comfortable trying to have sex with a man.
All right, for everyone who's listening, he's willing to try.
I literally just said that I'm not willing to try. Have I been hit on by gay men or get men that are not straight or, whatever? I'm going to say gay, all right? Yes, I've been hit on. And, like, I've had, like, dudes try to like have sex with me, but like I'm like no, I cannot. No se puede.
When I got to the only bar I ever been to, one time I went to a bar, just one dude in particular, just like
Was it
hitting
a
on
gay
me.
bar?
It was a gay bar. Yeah, it was a gay. Oh, yeah, by the way, so that was the
Was
first.
it
The
Silverstone?
first.
It was Silverstone, wasn't
So
it?
it was Silverstone.
In Tacoma.
It was the first and only bar I have ever been to, and it's a gay bar. There's one dude.
That's the only bar you've ever been to?
Only bar I've ever been
I
to.
need to take you out, bro.
Yeah.
Not that I want to like take you out, but like I need to take
Hey,
you out.
what's
I don't
up?
know,
It
dude, that
depends how many
kinda-
drinks. I had 2 drinks in me, and then maybe we'll talk. But yeah, this dude was hitting on me, just buying me drinks. Now I was just rolling with it. I
You
was.
didn't know that he was hitting on you?
No, I definitely knew because he was like super
Oh,
like into like he wasn't hiding it, but I was like letting it happen because I was getting free drinks out of it. So, and then he was like, "Hey, you want to like take this somewhere?" I was like, I can't. I was like, then I was like, G. I was like, hey, come save me. I was like, I can't. do it.
USG?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
So I was like,
funny.
yo, come save me because
Did you guys pretend to be a couple?
I know.
No?
No, but we are getting married though, so stay tuned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
100%.
Or she says no, but it's gonna happen.
Hey, so what do you call that? Speaking of marriage, if one person wants marriage
Mhm.
and the other person doesn't, what do you do?
Well,
Like no, like generally, like
if it's like a serious relationship, it depends how long you've been together.
Let's say you've been with a woman.
Uh-huh.
We're creating a scenario here. You've been with her for 6 years, and you're like, I think I'm ready to get married. I'm still super in love with her. We have a good thing going. We both got jobs. We both got she's living with me, and we're good. We've even talked about the possibility, not having kids, but the possibility of maybe having kids, and like that's totally okay. Like I could totally see her being with me the rest of my life.
Mhm.
And then you go and you propose, and she says no. What do you think? Do you think? Because I've seen it in many places and many discussions. Many people believe that is the end of that relationship. If she says no after you propose, that's pretty much the end of that relationship.
So in my opinion, nah, I don't think that's the end of a relationship. Like you're not gonna throw away 6 years for just one no.
But the majority of people do.
Well, because there's like a progression thing. If they're not willing to like, take the next step, then maybe it's.
Do you feel?
Well, like so, I'm like on both sides. I'm like, it depends, But like, if that person is just like, no, like I never want to get married, and it's like just never, then there's like, okay, maybe it's time to move on, so you don't waste any more time. Because if that's what you really want, then maybe
like that is like that. Personally, in serious relationships, that is the end goal. Like, if you believe in marriage, that is the end goal. If you don't believe in marriage, because ultimately marriage is just a piece of paper, and like
it doesn't really mean anything.
It doesn't really mean anything unless you make it mean something. Because for some people, like I guess I can fit into that section of people. I guess what I'm about to say is like marriage could be like a symbol, like this, like we're together, but we're gonna get quote unquote married so that we can symbolize that we are like a forever thing,
Mm-hmm.
Like it symbolizes like we're concrete.
Well, maybe the opposite person is just afraid. Like the whole statistic where like 50% of marriages end in a divorce. Maybe they don't want that fucking idea in their head, Like maybe they don't want to put a label on it because they're already happy where they are, and they don't need to add an additional layer. I mean, that's what I think.
Like right now, I'm dealing with a non-labeled thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a non-serious thing, kind of like that, and that's totally okay if it starts off that. I feel like if it starts off that way.
I mean, things change along the way.
Yes, things can change, but if it starts off that way and you are completely agreed, it should not change unless you have a conversation about it and you're mutually agree to pursue that change. But back to the question, like, do you feel like do you personally feel like a relationship should end if in this scenario, you propose, she says no?
Yeah,
No.
if it's like just like no, I never want to get married. I think it's time to move on. But if it's like not right now, maybe like give it some time. Then yeah, it's 100%. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think like in a way that kind of childish for you to just end a relationship just because she said no. Like, well, figure out why she said no. Maybe she's not ready yet. Maybe she doesn't want to be, labeled like right now. I mean, 6 years might seem like a long time, but maybe it's not in their eyes. Like maybe work with your partner and figure out why it is that they said no, and then kind of work yourself up. Because if you think that they're actually worth it, then you'll give it a try.
Okay. What if she wants marriage, and you know this, and the possibility of children is like, yeah, we both want kids, but then you propose, say yes, and then she bills out on wedding day.
See, that's like a little like fuck you type thing,
Yeah, that feels a bit premeditated at that point. I feel like
You
if
think
she
it's
wasn't,
premeditated?
I feel like if she walked off then, she was already having doubts by the time you already asked her.
Yeah.
Like you don't. I feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like a person just doesn't randomly change their mind on the last second. You know, like there's time that builds up that makes them start to doubt themselves.
But a huge life change like marriage is kind of, there's good trauma and there's bad trauma. There's good stress and there's bad stress. I feel like marriage is a bit traumatic. So like for some people, it might not hit them until it's happening, and like the realization of what the rest of the, like, it's like, oh shit, I'm getting married for real, won't hit them until that day, and then they're like, fuck, this is not what I want. Me, I'd be like, I mean, I would need to redo therapy for probably another couple years after that if that happened to me. You know, if I let someone into my life again like that, and I decided want to marry them, we're on wedding day, I don't think I don't know how I'll ever recover from this. Like I don't know. I don't know how I would recover from that, because that says like fuck you, and then you never hear back from them.
Yeah. And then psychologically, that'll probably make you have like a shit ton of commitment issues. Like you won't be able to be committed to another person because you're afraid of being heartbroken again.
That's like, for example, me, you know, there's one point in time when I first joined almost 4 years ago, I was like on the brink of marriage, right? I was about to get married to like my high school sweetheart.
You were on the brink of marriage.
Yes, I was about to like marry my high school sweetheart because at the time, like, she was pregnant, right? And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, with me. So and then so so I go home, right? My first thing here is I have to go home and get married. I go home, and to find out that she had like lost the baby like 3 months into pregnancy, right?
Miscarriage.
Yeah, miscarriage. And then, we were talking for like 6 months. Like in there, she was like, yeah, sending me like fake, like, you know, like I forgot what ultrasounds. Is it ultrasounds or it's like fake? Because I'm just
like fake baby ultrasounds.
Yeah, fake baby ultrasounds. Because she had lost the baby like 3 months into it, I believe. So I'm like, damn.
And so how far along did she keep this lie?
It went on for like 6-7 months. That's why I was like, I have to go home and get married so she can come up here and have the baby, you know. But then when I go home, she was like, I was too scared to tell you.
How old are you?
I was 18.
Were you in the army?
Yeah, I had joined. That's when I.
Oh, so you on leave? When you took leave, you're like, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
And I need to check up on this because this is like changing my life.
Yeah. So like I took leave before block leave because I was like, I told Sergeant Street, I was like, yeah, this is what's happening. So he was like, okay, cool, you have to go. So I went down to find out she had lost a baby because she was scared to tell me. And I was like, well, if at the time you would have told me, I would have been okay with it. You know, it happens, shit happens. But the fact that you fucking kept that lie for like this long, and then so we were at Golden Corral. I simply got up and left.
She told you at Golden Corral?
At Golden Corral, yeah. Cause she
broke the news at fucking Golden Corral?
Yeah, at Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Hey, do you guys want some appetizers with your depression?
You know what's funny is like I used to think Golden Corral was fancy.
Dude, I used to think. Dude, you want to say? Oh, dude, I used to think Chili's was fancy. And you want to know something? I got married, and we went to Chili's right after.
Hey, I don't see a problem with that though.
So what's the problem?
You should have, bro. The new husband, new wife, and a group of friends. Like, oh, what's the occasion? And we just got married. Oh, what do you guys having? So we went to.
I have the special.
We went to the same Chili's a couple of years before that for prom.
Oh man.
So it's fucking hilarious.
Bro, I thought Applebee's was fucking like the fanciest shit when I was growing up. I thought that was like high tier.
Huh. That's why I thought Golden Corral, because it's like. It just looks fancy, but then I walked inside and it's like it's
fucking
trash.
buffet, dude.
It's garbage, you know. The food isn't that good.
It's alright.
Golden Corral, please sponsor us.
Chili's, if you're listening, please sponsor us.
Fuck it, Applebee's, please sponsor us.